Welcome back into the campus of Troy University here at the Field House in Troy Athletics. I'm Barry McKnight, men's tennis coach Rolando Vargas.
How are you doing, Barry?
Good. How the team right now 8-2 to this point, undefeated at home. Catch us up on the men's tennis program to this point.
We had a very good start. It's been a little tricky adjusting matches with the weather. We had to go to Florida, then it was rainy there, and we're getting a little bit of cold temperatures, and playing away matches always a challenge. We have done great playing at home, but that's part of tennis. You got to be able to play under adversity. We played indoors. We played pretty much with any type of situation, but I think we're going in the right direction.
I know people who are familiar with Troy men's tennis. They know the top two. Mario Martinez and Carlos Anton both have been Sun Belt Freshman of the Year in their career. How have they led the charge this year, Coach?
They're our strong players. They're our captains. Obviously, Carlos has been with us for 5 years, so he knows what it takes. He wants to go to the next round in the conference. We've been in semifinals. He's ready to step up and play for a conference title. He's ready to make it a better record. I think he's one of the most winningest players in Troy history, and he wants to keep adding accolades. And obviously with Mario, he had a tremendous weekend. He's undefeated, and he beat the 64 player in the nation from Jacksonville State. That was a great win. The rankings are coming up this Wednesday, and we're hoping that he can be in one of those top 100 positions. But if he doesn't get it, I'm pretty sure he can get it at some point in time. He's doing great. He's stepping up, and with his leadership, he's been able to push Jerai Andres, who only lost one match this season. And obviously Noah Martins, who's a junior, playing 3. He's played 2 before. And I think that base of players have been our strength. We're a little bit young in our other positions. We have some newcomers, some guys trying to step up in those important positions in the bottom of the lineup. But I think with the matches coming, they're going to get some opportunities, and I think they're going to get valuable experience.
I believe you said before the season, and it was your opinion, that Troy may put out maybe the strongest doubles teams that you have seen since you have been here. Do you stand by that? Do you feel that? And how has it been so far with doubles?
For sure. No doubt in my mind. I feel like we're very strong in every position in doubles. In other times, I felt like we're playing a bunch of single players playing doubles. And right now we have actually players that play doubles, the skill of doubles, going forward, being aggressive, using their serve, and that gives us a lot of confidence. We know that we can win any spot, and obviously when we win the doubles point, I think we're like 18-1. It's just a stat for us that changes everything. Obviously we go play a very tough team in Jacksonville State. We win the doubles point, and it just makes things 100 times easier, against a very good team, like I said. And then we play Florida Gulf Coast. We win the doubles point, another good team that has won their conference. We set the tone in singles. And on the other side, the matches where we struggled, we lose the doubles point, So I think for us now, it's a very important. It always is, but now more than ever, I think if we take the doubles point, the chance of our winning are like way increased. So we just gotta keep working. I like what I have, but it's also very quick. It's a set. So if you start a little bit slow, then that's it. And that's the difference.
You and I have talked about this before over the years, about collegiate team tennis being different than maybe what you see on television, with largely singles and stuff, because you've mentioned this before. It's your opinion that team momentum is huge in college tennis. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, Barry, you just nail it. When we're playing doubles, you win it, it sets a tone. It just gives us that extra confidence. and then it puts a lot of pressure on our opponents, and then we feel comfortable and we start getting sets. And I think we're a very good team when we're the front runners, and you put the other team in the ropes, right? And on the other side, if you lose the doubles point, now they have all the momentum and you're trying to break it. And that's kind of how the college matches go, where if you have the momentum, you want to keep it, and if you don't have it, you want to take it away from them. And for instance, yesterday, we never were able to get that momentum. Like
against North Alabama.
Against a good team, and North Alabama is a very strong team. They've improved a lot. They've shown the results, and playing in their facility, with their crowd, with a lot of competition and understanding the doubles. And I mean, it was so close. It was 6-4, 6-4, and then we were like tiebreak on the other one, and then right away they win 4 sets. So then out of nowhere we're trying to battle back, and I'm very proud of how we competed. It didn't go our way, but I mean, Jerai Andres came down to a 5-4 deuce, Noah playing a third set, Mario winning quickly. So once we were down like 3-0, we needed to get some points. We needed to give ourselves a chance, and we did that. I mean, we came down to 1 or 2 points. I think eventually those points can go our way. Credit to North Alabama. I mean, they were ready, and they used their momentum. And, once they have it, anybody can really win. It's tennis, college tennis now, it's very close.
How much accent, how much emphasis do you put defensively? You had said before, as well before the season started, that defense might be a key for this program this year.
No doubt. I mean, and Mario, Carlos, and Noah, my top 3 players, I mean, their defense has been like astonishing. Obviously they have their offense, that's always nice to have. But then if you manage the defense well, then now you're going to have the edge, So then we have Noah, who is a 6'5" player, 6'4", and very aggressive player with a big serve. And then now they want to be like aggressive on him, and then he's like doing splits all over the court and moving forward and sliding like it's clay. Then it gets on people's head, right?
Sure.
And then obviously we're kind of still finding ways. We have Luciano, who had match points against Jacksonville State, couldn't close it out. But it's just that, knowing when you have to be a little bit defensive and just make an extra shot for the other guy to maybe miss, So no doubt, I think our key players have that skill very, very, very well. And my other guys that are young is something that we need to do. Like Benjamin, our transfer, he is so good aggressively, and he has the momentum, but then really soon they start being aggressive on him, and now he has to adjust his game. So he needs to improve, and that's kind of something we're doing in practice, working on that defense. Jerai, I mean, he pretty much came back just because of defense, So tennis nowadays is very, very athletic, It's like people are playing like behind the baseline, skidding and running for those balls that you think that nobody's gonna get. Back in the day when I played with serve and volley, very aggressive.
Right.
Now the players are so athletic, You gotta be very flexible. You gotta do a lot of yoga to be able to stretch good. But that's college tennis now. I mean, it's so fun to watch. I would encourage the crowd, the audience, to come watch us. It's so fun to watch, super intense, and we need your support.
5-0 at home this year when you're playing in Troy. Can't overstate what you're just talking about. When your team is playing at home, fans don't need to miss that.
Exactly. I mean, our team is very energetic. I mean, our identity is to be warriors, be Trojans, we really embrace it. We know that we're going to get the best out of everybody. They know that we've been a very good team in these past 5 years. So now we're getting the best out of every team. And we got to step up. But yeah, I mean, the players love the moment. They love being Trojans. I mean, Carlos playing 5 years for us.
Right.
Pelayo last year, who was my graduate assistant, played 5 years. So our culture is great. I would encourage everybody to come meet them. They're fun to watch. They bring something from their own countries. We're very international, and that's kind of what makes us special.
Well, the road trip to South Florida coming up this weekend, and when they get back home, you need to make sure that you're there. Thank you so much for the time.
Barry, thank you for your time. It's always good to be with you, man.
Here from the Troy University campus, for men's tennis coach Rolando Vargas, I'm Barry McKnight.